What do you say when you're in the restroom and someone knocks on the door? Similar situation to this happened to me yesterday, but not that close. At a friend's place yesterday and had to go to the bathroom. They keep their bathroom doors shut all to keep the dogs out of the bathroom. Well, I walked into the bathroom and his adult son 31 years was taking a crap. I quickly realized and apologized and tried to close the door. He held the door open and started asking me questions, "How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while," and so on. I just said talk to you in a bit and walked away. I make as much noise as humanly possible, stomp on the ground, pull the toilet paper really hard, flush even if I'm mid-shit unless I practiced my occupied voice, if not I can't risk sounding like a dehydrated drowning porcupine. Who is it? This phrase is interesting because the person knocking will usually be taken aback by such an answer. However, the question also implies that the occupant would have let them in if they said the right name. I work in a children's hospital, so my response is not your mom because it's almost always a child trying to find mom or grandma. My go-to for everywhere else is come back with a warrant and some toilet paper. Occupado. Timhente. Oi. Fala. Translation. Occupied. They have people inside. Hi. Talk. I'm Brazilian and I did the best I could with these translations, but they don't have the same spice. Someone's in her I think there's a carnival barker in there. Sounds like someone is drumming up business for carnival. John Mulaney. One time I just let a loud one rip at the Planet Fitness restroom, didn't mean to but has eaten some taste chorizo with beans. Whoever it was left while coughing. Occupado. I don't even know why. I barely know Spanish. Maybe it's from something. But I've been doing it for many years at this point. It just feels right. I just make like feet shuffling noises as to not waste the 30 seconds of stranger interaction that I can handle per day without getting 403,875 panic attacks. Just a moment please, or something like that. Lets them know that I'm trying to be conscientious and not hog it, but asking them not to rush me in turn. When I'm coming out of a stall and someone else is going in, I like to tell them I warmed the seat up for you just to increase the level of awkwardness. Someone's in here. But it's imperative that you put an upward inflection on the here. Go watch John Mulaney for a proper demonstration. Weirdly change the tone of my voice and awkwardly say, "Someone's in here." Question why the person didn't look down to see my feet. I usually put on my best The Price is Right voice and tell them to come on in a bit louder than usual but not quite yelling. I just freeze and remain quiet waiting for them to notice that the door is locked. My social anxiety raises exponentially. I yell "the kitty" and usually right before it hits the water. Probably spelled it wrong but people who saw Willow will get it. I stick my head under the door and say, "Hello, we have been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Leave me alone, I'm meditating." In fact, meditating has become the family word for stinking up the bathroom. This is still one of the things in life I do not know how to do. I kinda just go Therese, someone in here, crying face, smiley face, crying face. First I get really awkward, then I panic, and finally something like sorry. Occupied in here as said. I just usually cough or fidget around loudly when I hear someone approaching. Just poopin', you know how I be. Come back with a warrant. If they're an aggressive knocker I refuse to negotiate with terrorists. Bitch, I'm in here taking a shit and trust me pal, once I'm done you want to walk away from this stall. Low, when I knock and someone says occupied or busy I always respond with female voice saw Elamau. I've always wanted to comically scream at the top of my lungs. Wait a few seconds and say 1 minute. I usually say someone's in here but I'm about to start using some of these comments from now on. Unless you want to sit on my lap and shit between my legs, you'll have to use another stall. You're gonna have to come back with a warrant. Or if I'm at the gym. I got 3 sets left. If I'm taking a shit I say somebody's in here. Anything else I'll say I'll be out in a minute. Oh good, you're here. I've been trying to get in touch with you about your car's warranty. Deer in headlights. I'm either too scared to say anything or I shout no until they go away. If I'm almost done I'll say just a minute, if not I'll say occupied or I'm gonna be a bit. No thank you, we don't want any more visitors, well-wishers, or distant relations. Send a fart bark. If they can't figure it out, they have other issues. Yeah. I interpret the knock as anyone in here. So I just answer the question. What the fuck? Who are you? How did you get in here? I live alone. Nothing. I just giggle, imagining how they're dancing, holding it in and cursing. Hold on, I'm just putting my shoes back on. Leaves them wondering, WTF? I say, I should post this to Reddit at least once a day for karma farming. Go away, I can't deal with two shits at the same time. Winston Churchill. In a high-pitched British voice, someone's in here, someone isn't here. Someone's in here, someone's in here, with the cadence of a carnival barker. What part of I'm taking a shit don't you get? Susie Meyerson, Mrs. Maisel. I'm having a miscarriage. It'll be too awkward for them to keep knocking. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? I just started peeing through the crack under the door till they leave. I've been expecting you prostate to fart in a very high pitch. Just open the door with your dong out and a log hanging from your ass. Usually you have to whisper come in and the problem solves itself. I think I've laughed harder at these responses than any other post. I 33am usually reply occupado in a high-pitched sing-song voice. Let your asshole speak for you. Boffs flub. Here I sit. On the pooper. Giving birth. To a Texas state trooper. Hello. I'm sorry, I'm doing the dishes is a high tone of voice. Yeah, then stupid Deli Knight stole it from me. Your mom will be down in a minute. She can't talk right now. I'm almost ready for you, just need to pull down on my zipper. I just continue to recite the Necronomicon under my breath. I stay silent BC, I'm awkward and I lock the door anyway. I whine like a puppy. It confuses them and they go away. I sing Lionel Richie. Hello, is it me you're look for? Seats taken in the most southern accent I can muster. Almost done. Just reposting a question to farm karma. Play ramen ASMR loudly on the phone until they go away. I start grunting and moaning loudly, as if giving birth. I'll usually signal I'm in the stall with a cough first. It burns. Hold on, I'm gonna need a mop. Hold me Wilbur. I don't say anything. The door is locked. Take the hint. I panic for a bit. Then I say there's someone inside. I just grunt loudly, they go away and don't come back. Jabba the Hutt voice bring me Solo and the Wookiee. I usually let them go, noise attracts too many people. Wrong number. The confusion is always so much fun. Occupado? From some movie, can't remember which one. I'm busy. Doing the dishes. In a sing-song voice. It's been more than 30 minutes so it's free, right? John Mulaney voice. Ahem, someone's in here.